You make me feel so.
Let's talk mid-end gaming PC below $600 today. The components I chose are all in the descriptions. I've also provided Amazon links to go with it. There's I think all of them have free shipping, and a few of them have big discounts at the moment. So if you're looking for a new gaming PC but don't want to spend $2,000, maybe this is something for you. If it is your first build, that's actually what this one is aimed at. So let's begin with the important component of the motherboard. The motherboard I've chosen for an Asus brand. It's the H110M-K. Asus is known for its reliability. I love Asus. I think a lot of components in my current gaming PC are from Asus. And then I'm talking about the motherboard, I'm talking about the graphics card. It's expensive. Asus is an expensive brand, just like, for example, Logitech, but again, you get reliability and years of service. So choices, all choices. The motherboard, I chose an Asus one because it's the heart of your system. Everything plugs into the motherboard, but still the aim is below $600. So the motherboard itself, it's a micro ATX board. It has an LJ1151 socket on it. It has only one PCI Express X16, so no Crossfire, no SLI in this build. A single GPU system is what we're building here. We have 4 times a USB 3 connection and 6 USB 2 connections. You have 4 SATA 600 connections, and you have 2 DDR4 slots. They're capable of 2133 MHz. That's pretty fast. It's also one of the reasons that I chose for this board. I'm only using 1 slot. So again, future and expandability, you can go for another 8 gigs of RAM, what I'm putting in there in the near future and the future, and then you have 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's priced at $62.99. Then what CPU are we gonna plug in there? I'm not an AMD fan. I don't like the hotheads. I've always been an Intel guy, so for this build I chose the Intel Core i3-6100 boxed because it has a cooler on it. Simple. You can always go for an aftermarket cooler. I think I have the Cooler Master Evo 212, but again, below $600, so the boxed cooler of Intel in this case is pretty good. It's only a dual core. It's clocked, the physical cores are clocked at 3.7 GHz, but it supports hyper-threading. I checked some gaming benchmarks and it really scores pretty well there, so that's the reason that I put it in here. The price tag on the CPU will be $117.01. Now, a very important part of a gaming system, of course, is the graphics card. For this one I chose for the Gigabyte Radeon RX 470 G1 Gaming 4GB. It's a great card. I don't know what to say else. It has 4 GB of RAM, which is sufficient for now, more than sufficient. We're not building a 4K system, it's a 1080p system, Full HD. So 4 gigs of RAM, that's enough, that would be sufficient. Of course, it goes into a PCI Express 16 slot. We have one on the Asus motherboard. Great. It has 4 GB of DDR5 on board. For this price, great value. It's clocked at $161.99. The memory I've chosen for crucial, not for looks, but for functionality. It's one module of 8 GB. Of course, it's 2133 MHz because the motherboard takes it, so yeah, let's go for that one. It's a DDR4 module. It's not the greatest looking, but yeah, I'm not going really full on for aesthetics, but again, $600. It's one module. You have 2 slots on the motherboard, so again, future expandability is possible. You could go. The price tag is $48.12. I mean, In a few months you place a second one for a small $50 and you have 16 gigabytes of RAM clocked at 2133 megahertz. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. I currently have the Corsair Dominator Platinum, the 1866 megahertz and 16 gigabytes of RAM. But again, it's very pleasant to look at. I don't ever look at it, but it's nice. But you pay a price for it. So that's not on this build. It's not for the looks, it's the price point that we're going for. Then for the power supply unit, I've chosen for a Corsair 450 watts. It's a semi-modular PSU. What's important in this case, it's an 80 plus bronze certified efficiency, and it has a very clever fan design, which makes it a very quiet power supply unit. And of course, it's black, it's nice. There's 5 years warranty on the power supply unit. That's a lot. That's a pretty stable and reliable power supply unit for this build. It's a good one. What else did I got? I placed in one hard disk. This is something you need to choose yourself. The one hard disk is sufficient for installing, for example, Windows 7, I don't know, 10, whatever you like. And you still would have about 150 gigabytes free at least for data and games. It's not that much, it's a solid state. It has a sequential read of 530 megabytes per second and a write speed of 500 megabytes per second. That's pretty standard in my vision, in my view, for a solid state. It gives 3 years warranty. It has a 6 gigabytes interface, of which the motherboard has 4 of them, so great. You get 3 years warranty on the hard disk. Price tag here, $85.59. I forgot to mention this for the power supply unit. The power supply unit is priced at $56.05. Again, I'll leave everything in the description, all the links are there. If anyone has any questions, remark, or maybe some suggestions, because I'm not all-knowing. And the final part that I have, you have a CPU, you have a motherboard, you have a graphics card, you have a memory module, you have a power supply unit, you have a hard disk. What do we still need? You need a fucking thing to put everything in. It's called a case. The case, I've gone for a black design, just to keep it in line with the power supply. The motherboard, I believe it's also a black motherboard, so that's pretty nice. The only thing which is not really my taste is the memory module is the default green print plate. You know, it's not nice designed, but hey, I'm not gonna repeat it again, huh? The case is a Bitfinex Neos system. It's an ATX sized mid-tower. We have a micro ATX motherboard which fits perfectly in this system. You will have enough room for decent cable management and everything. The airflow will be good. The case itself has a tool-free mechanism and it comes equipped with dual dust filters. That's great. The maximum graphics card length, I have it in centimeters here, it's 30 centimeters, would be 11.811 inch, so almost 12 inch. And I believe that was an issue with an Asus graphics card. I'm not sure anymore, but don't kill me if I made a little mistake or you find a part which you like much better and still stays under the $600. Everybody makes different decisions. These are decisions I made. The case itself, it cost $48.17. The total for this build would be $579.89. Pretty great, huh? Everything's in the description with it, which I just mentioned. I will provide links to all of the Amazon deals. I will provide links for each part to the manufacturer's site with all of the details. What else can I say? I will provide an overview of the pricing scheme, how it's laid out. Start gaming on a PC, guys. It's the greatest thing you can do. I've done console gaming. I didn't like it. You buy a box and that's it. And you can't do anything with it. I've always loved building my own PCs. I've always loved doing all of the research and stuff on those things. It was a long time ago for me that I've built my PC, almost 3 years now. I think a year ago it had for almost 800 or 900 euros in upgrades alone. So my PC is still going strong. This is just for people if they're doubting for a Xbox or a PlayStation 4 or a PC. My suggestion is go for PC. Just look at the game prices that you pay after you bought the system. I mean, you can get great games on Steam for $10 or $20, even lower than that. Almost every normal console game starts at 50 euros. I mean, that's just crazy. If you buy a console with 4 or 5 games, you will reach those $600, I believe. And in a year or in 2 years, as I've heard somewhere flying around, the life cycle of the consoles will be lowered from, I believe, 3 years to 1 year. So screw those guys and build yourself a gaming PC. Start learning the stuff. It's not hard. Do some research. It's fun to do. And you have something to talk about when you're at the coffee machine or when you're at the playground. You can show people that you know your stuff and you get back to your PS4 or to your Xbox One and stay quiet. Fuck console peasants. Long live the PC gaming. Thanks for watching and see you guys later. Bye bye.